social media influencers are the equivalent of a pretty person at a bar. You know, the pretty person who gets free drinks allowed into the club and all the other benefits that come with it. But that's what social media influencers are doing, is that they're getting their free drinks. And there's a story here, and I want to talk about this story. Board Panda had an article calling out an influencer who had was asking for free accommodation from this cafe. And it was just posted yesterday, July 15th. I'm not going to talk about the names, and it really doesn't matter because it's not what I'm trying to talk about. Not what I'm trying to talk about. But see, I have a problem, a couple of issues with this article. You know, first off, let me say there are a lot of fake people on social media using purchase followers and likes. Worse yet, there are photographers who use somebody else's image and they claim it as their own. It's not like they're sharing and saying, hey, this is this photographer's image and I really like it, but they're claiming it as their own, and many times their excuse is, oh, I made a change. I was shown one just last weekend where they added birds to somebody else's images. But let me go back to where I was thinking. Assuming the influencer has a true, real people following, not the fake likes and buyers. Honestly, if it truly has that many followers, there's nothing wrong with them asking for free accommodation. It really isn't. It's like asking for first class upgrade on a plane, or do you have any food vouchers? You know, while you're traveling, or whatever the case is. I mean, if you don't ask, they say no. It's kind of like photographers. And photographers, you complain about these people, and other people complain about them. But if you don't ask, you don't get it, right? We all know this, right? If nobody asks you for the sale, you're not going to get it. If somebody asks you, hey, I want to shoot, and you don't say, well, I am this amount of money, you're not going to get it, right? So somebody asks for a free shoot, what's the hurt? They're going to ask for it, but you can say no. And that's the right of this establishment. But instead, they decided to make an issue about it, and I'm about to call them out. Businesses for years have wanted people to tag the location, the name of the establishment, take pictures of the food, the product, or whatever. Oh, look at me and my salad here from blah 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 Shea whatever, restaurant. This is free marketing, and they wanted this free marketing. Okay, and what they did was a lot of businesses started doing that, where they wanted that viral stuff. They wanted us, the consumer, the buyer, the person enjoying the product, or what establishment or location, whatever it is. They wanted that person to post pictures of what they're doing, and when they were doing this, and put it on their social media, like, oh, tag blah blah blah, tag us here, or like us on Facebook, share your post here on our Facebook page. What the fuck is the difference between an influencer asking you for something than you doing that? Because what happened was, in the advertising industry, they stopped making content. They stopped buying ads because they were relying on us to do it for them, especially creatives. And they assumed they wanted this free creative ride, which has ruined a lot of creatives financially. Let's be honest. A lot of creatives stop being creative, or have a hard time making a living. Well, because they want it for free. Now here comes that business, and they want to call out this social media influencer. And this isn't the first story. They got the ice cream story, and I get it. If you're in LA, I mean, you probably have. If you're in a business, you got to be able to say no, and they've said no, and that's okay. They're allowed to do it. But you know what? your ice cream business became popular because of those same social media people posting pictures of your stuff. Okay, so don't cry wolf and go, oh, woe is me, they all want it for free now. You started it. You know, you make your bet on this. It comes with like trade for photography. It's the same deal. I made my bet on that, so yeah, I get a lot of that. But here comes this cafe complaining because somebody asked for free. I mean, what the hell do they think that all these people were tagging the cafe what we're doing? Posting about their business while paying for the meal? The customer was paying for the privilege to take those photos and share it and tag you and promote your business, and you're complaining now because somebody asked for a free. One person, maybe you had a lot of them, maybe it's too many. Get it? You have to say no. But it's no different than any other promotional person. You can say no to that person. Hey, if I am Microsoft, I might not want Kim Kardashian to promote my stuff. But if I'm a designer, maybe I do. You can say no. You know, it's just, I'm trying to figure that out. Where's the problem? I mean, the ultimate marketing goal, it's go viral. You want something to go viral and you receive the free publicity. But let's call the kettle black for your little hypocrisy here. Okay? So, social media influencer, she says, I mean, I don't know if she is, and I don't care. That's your job as a business to decide whether this person is valuable, provides a value to you, return on your investment. Okay, in this case, maybe it's lodging, whatever, food, whatever it was. But when you do choose to accept it, you and want it viral, and you want the publicity, and that's why you responded. That's why you started making, let's make it public. Why I turned this social media influencer down. What is it now? Now it's on Board Panda. How many people know about your place now because you call out a social media influencer? Really? Did you get the benefit? How many people are going to show up going, oh, power to you. Ice cream place, oh, power to you. Tell them overprivileged people the way, what for and what to, and tell them to go screw off, whatever you're going to do. The fact is, social media influencers have their purpose in the marketing advertising for most businesses. It's a fact. Photographers, not so much, I don't think, but they're still there. If somebody's looking for a photographer and they like this person's work, yeah, they're going to maybe come to you. But for the majority, photography doesn't count because nobody cares who took the picture. But when it's a location or a product or when they're wearing something, that's totally different. Now, that's kind of powerful. But, you know, why hire a photographer, right? You got bathroom selfies. But don't let me get started on selfies. Why are these stories about negative views on social media influencers? Why do they work so well? Well, people either love them. I mean, they follow them, they believe in them, like the Kardashians. I mean, some people love them, but there are a lot of people who hate them. So you have social media influencers. So, I mean, it's the way we are. We choose who we like. This is sad to say, but many people, they hate prettier people than them, and they, especially the prettier people who get stuff for free, or the more successful people. There's a dislike of those kind of people, and some people, they're respected, they're worshipped, and they're adored, and some people are hated. I mean, that's just the way it is. Some people love the sharks in the Shark Tank. Some people are like, no, I don't like these people, but it doesn't really matter to them, because it's their life and they're trying to make their money their way. But we have a problem as Americans specifically, and I think Western culture. I mean, there's a group of people that we hate pretty people who are successful and getting free stuff. Like, oh my God, look at them. You know, it reminds me of that song back in the 80s. Get your money for nothing, your checks for free. What was that? Had Sting in it. Early 80s, MTV still had music. I mean, there's a lot of recent stories here about the influencers abusing their position for free shit. Sounds kind of like I could make a conspiracy about how the ad industry wants to promote this idea that influencers are not worth the investment. They've already talked about, you read stories about influencer engagements down. Well, that's probably more to do with Instagram's algorithm than actual people doing it. But whatever the case is. But you see those stories now because it's kind of popular right now. I was watching this video today from Tom Segura and The Machine. Those of you guys who know who that is, but they said something about social content. They're trying to talk about how you pick on when you have no content. You post tweets and posts about social media, something that's really hot button, whether it's abortion, whatever, and how they use that to fill up the void of content. And that happens, and you see the same thing in Instagram. People do the same thing, but people love to see these people fail. You know, I saw something the other day where they said no one turns away when the sun goes down. It's kind of the same with people who are successful at something. There's a group of people who just love to see them fail. Okay, please subscribe to my social media, follow me, subscribe to this channel, because I'm going to do a lot more stuff where I'm out there and I'm giving my opinion. And if you don't agree with me, please comment below. Disagree with me, agree with me, whatever. But if you want to read a little bit more about, and this isn't sponsored, by the way, if you want to read more about social media and how people buy likes and all that stuff, buy the book Under the Influence. You can find it on Amazon and Kindle. It's really good. Trey Radcliffe wrote it. It's very enlightening. The latter half gets a little bit philosophy, but trying to tell me more Dr. Phil without being a real doctor, Craig Ferguson. But how it's done and so there's a reason why there's doubt of social media, of the influencers. It's because people are cheating the system, and we know it. So it's kind of cool. It's kind of a cool book. So I do suggest it. So like I said, agree with me, don't agree with me, comment below. Look forward to hearing from you. I might just follow the machine's policy of I'm not going to read the comments. I'm just creating content. This is Ed from SableImages.com. I'll talk to you later.